In this video, we're going to look at how to analyze stock charts and hopefully how to pick stock charts to make you money. Hi, my name is Helene Markham, and I'm a member of Markham Trading. Today, we're going to look at how to analyze a stock chart and hopefully how to find a stock chart that's going to make you money. There are four key topics that we're going to review. These are absolutely essential to properly picking a good stock chart. I've spent the last 8 years learning from and being mentored from professional traders, and now I'm here to share all those secrets with you to help you become a more successful trader. So if it's your first time watching, please give me a like, give me a follow. The first thing that we want to do is confirm the trend. And so this is really easy to do. You don't need any special indicators. All you need is your Robinhood account. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to pull up my Robinhood and we'll take a look at a chart together. Okay, so on Robinhood, I currently have a chart for UPS pulled up, and looking at it, it defaults to the 1 day movement, and really 1 day is not enough to tell us about the trend. So I want to go out to at least the 3 month. I personally like looking at the 3 month. It gives me a good idea of that more recent price movement. I also do like looking at the 1 year every once in a while, just to give me a longer term picture of that price action. But really, I want to look at the 3 month to tell me what that trend currently is doing. So I'm looking at the 3 month trend right now for UPS, and what I'm seeing is that the stock is going from the lower left-hand corner to the upper right-hand corner of the chart. And so that's exactly what I want to see to confirm the trend. I want to see the price movement going from the lower left-hand corner to the upper right-hand corner of the chart, meaning it's on an uptrend. Now, the opposite, going from the upper left-hand corner to the lower right-hand corner, would tell me that it's on a bearish trend. I'm looking for stocks on a bullish trend because I want to follow the existing trend. So once again, I want to make sure to find a stock that's going from the lower left-hand corner to the upper right-hand corner of that 3 month chart to confirm the trend. The next thing I'm looking for is higher highs and higher lows. So what does this mean? That means that recent highs are trading higher and recent lows are trading higher as well. So this is what we see when a stock is on a really strong bullish run. We're seeing that the stock is making a high and then it goes even higher and then it goes even higher. And then same with that low. That low and then it goes higher low and another higher low. Looking at UPS, we can see just that. We can see on December 3rd, there was a high, and then on December 17th, there was a higher high. And then once again, on January 22nd, there was an even another higher high from there. And then same with those lows. We can see that on December 4th, there was a low, and then that next higher low was December 31st. And then the next higher low from there was January 28th. So that confirms those higher highs and higher lows, which is what we want to see to confirm the trend once again. Confirming the trend is an important part of my strategy because I'm a trend follower. I'm not looking to guess the trend, I'm looking to confirm an existing trend and then trade off of it and profit on the way higher because stocks can be bullish for a prolonged period of time. And so it's important for me in my strategy to confirm the trend and then profit off that trend. Just like everyone else is buying into that trend, I want to be profiting off that upswing as well. And so that's why it's so important for my first step is to confirm the trend. All right, that third step, I want to make sure that the stock is not currently overbought. Now, why would I do that? Well, that's because typically when a stock is overbought, it's likely to retrace in the short term. So that means it's likely to go from being overbought to people taking profits and then sell down from there. And as a swing trader, I really want to make sure that I am entering when a stock is not currently overbought because I don't want to ride it down. I want to be riding it on the way up. So that's why it's important. I want to make sure the stock is not currently overbought. How do I do that? I'm going to look at one indicator. It's RSI. This is one that you can easily add onto Robinhood. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pull up my Robinhood once again, and I'm going to go to UPS's chart. I'm going to click Advanced. And then in the upper right-hand corner, I'm going to add on the RSI indicator. And it looks like a little F up there. So I'm going to click there and I'm going to scroll over to RSI. make sure to click it on to my chart. And now I'm currently looking at the RSI for UPS. And next to the word RSI, it says 59.57. Every day a stock has an RSI rating. If that rating is above 70, then it means the stock is currently overbought. If it's below 30, it means the stock is oversold. I specifically don't want to be buying stocks when they're trading above 70 in the RSI because that is telling me that the stock is overbought in the short term and it's likely to decline in price in the coming days or weeks. Now, it doesn't definitely mean that it will decline immediately, like today or tomorrow, but it's telling me in the shorter term that it is overbought, it's going to pull back, and I don't want to be buying a position or entering a position when a stock is overbought. I want to make sure that it is ready to trade higher instead of pulling back in the short term. So ideally, RSI below 70. So the fourth and final thing that I want to check before entering into a stock is I want to make sure that the stock is bouncing. Okay, what do I mean by that? So typically when a stock is on a bullish run, it is, as I said before, making a series of higher highs and higher lows, and it kind of looks like it's bouncing on the way up. So looking at UPS once again, looking at the last couple of months, we can see that it's kind of bouncing higher, then trading down, bouncing higher, trading down, bouncing higher, and continuing on its way. And so what's important for me is to see that it is bouncing higher. So the last step, we looked at RSI to make sure it's not currently overbought. And this step is we want to make sure that it's not just trading down. We want to see upward movement today. And we can easily do that by looking at RSI. So once again, looking at that UPS chart, I'm looking at the RSI lower study, and I just want to see that the line for RSI is trending up. And so let's see, looking at UPS, a couple days ago, it looks like it had bottomed out or stopped trading lower and started to rise. And so because it is trading higher, that's telling me that it's bouncing. Much like a bouncy ball bounces up and down, so does the stock price. And so that is exactly what I'm looking for when I'm looking for this entry. I want to make sure that the stock is trading higher because that's telling me that it's not going to be continuing to decline in the short term and it's starting to resume that previous trend of trading higher. So I'm looking to enter when the stock is telling me it's trading higher again, and it's about to make another higher high in the current bullish trend. Okay, a quick overview of those four steps that we saw today. First, we want to make sure that the stock is trading higher. So we want to confirm the trend. We want to see that the stock is going from the lower left-hand corner of the chart to the upper right-hand on a 3-month time frame. Next, we want to see a series of higher highs and higher lows. That's showing us that the stock, once again, is continuing to trade higher. Next, we want to make sure the stock is not currently overbought by looking at RSI. Make sure it's below 70. And then finally, confirm that the stock is bouncing or starting to trade higher again. This is done by looking at RSI, and we want to see that the line is increasing or trading higher. Thank you so much for watching this video today. If it's your first time watching, please go ahead, give a like, subscribe. I'm here to help share all of these trading tips and tricks with you all, and my goal is to hopefully help you become a better trader. Thank you guys so much again. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you subscribe, and I hope to see you on our next video.